Hensley, what's on your face? Why did you do that?
Because I'm getting dirty.
We made it a couple of hours south of Seattle. This whole area is really awesome. I mean, this is what you think about when you think about Pacific Northwest. That's the good news. The bad news is this campground's pretty tight. We ended up getting a double spot again, sharing it with Finding Our Someday. So this entire area is like must do as an RVer. We're just doing a quick drive-bys of a couple of things here and there, but because we only had, by the time we fixed the van, which the van did fantastic on the way here, no jumps, no jerks, no leaks, no steering noises. Everything seems to be great. So that has been awesome. With only like a week to check out this area, we're like, well, we can maybe zip over to Olympic National Park, which is an awesome national park, but that peninsula over there has a lot to do. And it was gonna be like 6-7 hours out of the way. Mount Rainier, if you're going from Seattle to Albuquerque like we are, or something like that, you're looking at maybe like an hour out of the way. So we're whipping through here. We're wanting to check this area out because this is a really cool national park too, but it doesn't take the kind of time and energy that Olympic would. Beautiful drive. You guys want to see an active volcano? Check that out. Mount Rainier. According to our resident expert, it won't erupt even though it's active.
It said it shouldn't erupt without warning.
So we should have warning, whatever that means. 14,400 feet. My brother said he'd climb that thing. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, but we do plan on going to the visitor center and seeing what Hensley can do hiking wise. Hey Hensley, did you know that's a volcano back there with all the snow on it? Isn't that cool?
Is that a snow volcano?
A snow volcano? Does it? I don't know. Probably doesn't shoot out snow. Here's where we are right now. There's Mount Rainier. So you can see this from Seattle. Marissa saw it
from the Space Needle. I could see Mount Rainier in the background, which was awesome.
You got Rainier, you got all these glaciers coming down.
It's the most glaciated peak in the U.S., so it's got a lot.
What does this say?
It's a ptarmigan bird.
What does that one say?
Those are mountain goats.
What does this one say?
Pick it up. Glacier lilies.
What is this one?
The marmot. Corey wasn't the only one to summit it. In 1890, Faye Fuller did it in a dress. She's what, a school teacher?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
No excuses, Marissa, no excuses.
Oh no, that's hardcore. She put on heavy flannels, a skirt, and heavy bloomers.
Bloomers?
Bloomers. She blackened her face with charcoal to modify the sun's glare. She drove long chalks and brads into her shoes, and she rolled 2 single blankets. and strapped them on her shoulders around her waist, and then she carried a pack, climbed until she was exhausted. She suffered only sunburn in her ascent.
I'll never get to the top.
We're not going to the top of that one. We're not going to get to the top.
We said all these tiny peaks used to be a bigger volcano that exploded.
That's awesome.
Is that true, or is that something you...
No, he read it in the...
Hensley, we're not going up that mountain. We're just going...
Did you know that Uncle Corey climbed that mountain?
Look at this one over here. You want to do that one like Uncle Corey?
Can you climb that big one with the snow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry you up Mount Rainier?
We are not in hiking shape. Hensley. Oh, goodness. This is a sunrise nature trail. Basically, this little fork down here, this split, is where it just tells you all the different trails you can do from this spot. So they all just kind of, the longer, more strenuous trails just kind of keep going, it looks like. But you got lots of options. The main thing is like, this is your backdrop while you hike, which is incredible. Even these buildings are cool, like the Ranger Building and the Visitor Center. To get here, pretty much a down and back. So we drove like 35 minutes-ish from our campground here, and then we're gonna go 35 minutes just straight back exactly where we came from. This is the easiest hike they had, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nature trail, like it's not even like a... Hensley, you're doing so good. You got this, girl.
I don't think we can.
I think I can. I think I can.
Look at these.
What are they?
I don't know, they look like something off of Whoville or something. Check them out.
They're really cool looking.
Look at that. Ranger Corey's doing a speech.
Speech time.
Lil, if you could come on down. Is it super light?
Yeah.
You know why it's light?
Yeah.
Because there's so much air, because it used to be lava. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Check that out, Hensley. Incredible spot here. As we come over the ridge, we saw this, which is awesome. But if you turn around, you've still got this. What?
I will be good, and I'll get the otter. Okay, Daddy?
We'll see. It's not an otter though. What is it?
Ooh.
Marmot. That's right. Kind of made a deal.
I'll get the marmot. Okay, Daddy?
If you're a good hiker, you gotta be a good hiker to get the marmot. Do what you gotta do. Marissa's idea.
Back down.
I usually give her sweet treats if I didn't have any on me.
What you got, Hensley? What is that? It's a, oh, is she doing a mountain goat? Wow. So legs, head, super happy. Is he happy? He's been eating a lot of grass? That's a happy mountain goat.
77, 78, 79.
What's next?
What is next, Daddy?
80!
81, 82, 86.
So many ways to learn just naturally what we do, and she does a good job with that. There's some other things as far as like hiking wise and some other stuff I feel like we struggle with, but she's definitely interested in learning, and we find easy ways to incorporate that into what we do.
138,
100.
Yeah, I don't know if we've done the hundreds yet. 108.
108, 112.
Yeah, there you go. So every national park is different. When you come into Rainier, there's multiple entrances. So we're sort of like in the northeast side. I know there's like a southwest side. So you've kind of got to pick and choose what visitor center. So we chose this visitor center, but there's also other visitor centers you can do as well that offer different views of Mount Rainier. So it's not like you can say, hey, we're gonna take a day and swing through Rainier and we're gonna do this one and swing through here, and it doesn't really, once you count the down and backs, it's gonna take you more than one day if you wanna do each side of it, which we're not gonna do because it's a lot of driving. Go all the way around the park, come in one of the other entrances, and then go to a different visitor center. Raise your hand if you're a good hiker. Were you a good hiker? All right. What do you get because you're a good hiker?
The beaver.
No, it's not a beaver. It's a
Mormon.
marmot, not a Mormon. All right, come on, let's go pick one out. We asked the ranger, what did she say was the difference between a marmot and a beaver? What kind of noise does a marmot make? They whistle. Some people call them whistle pigs. Beavers don't do that. And where does a marmot live?
Stands in trees too.
Sure, he can stand in that tree right there. What's his name?
Whistle.
Whistles? That's a good name. It is true. You're not dipping it in peanut butter at least.
And we don't have ice cream, but.
So if you're wondering about camping options near Rainier National Park, from what we looked at, and of course we do everything last minute. So this campground, online it said big rig friendly. I'm gonna say maybe a 30 footer is a big rig around here, but you could get 35 feet in here. You can maybe get 40 feet if it's the right spot, 35 or less. Pretty comfortable this area. This has been great. It's worked out really well. No hookups. Probably not gonna get hookups in the national park either. Man, the farther and farther away you get from hookups, the more and more you get this kind of a surrounding.
Slug I found.
Oh, a slug. Oh my goodness.
Look
What
at that
in the world?
thing.
Look at this little,
Look
look
at
at
its
this
eyes.
slime trail it's leaving behind.
Oh man,
Getting
that
wood
is
for the fire, and I was
crazy.
about to step on it.
Send out the biggest slug. Like here's my hand, and here's the slug.
He's stretching out.
I'm gonna get a time.
He's
Alright,
not
Hensley.
wood. He's a
Time lapse it. All right, Hensley, you gonna touch it?
Getting pretty long.
No.
No, you want to just look at it?
Just one little touch. One little touch.
He just is a little slimy.
You don't really have to. I'm just joking. But did Marissa touch it?
I'm good.
Is that like a? He's got a helmet on or something?
It is. It's like a covering, but it's soft. It feels the same as the rest of him.
That is
Keep
crazy.
it. You want to keep it?
You want to keep it?
No, we're gonna leave him here.
If you touch it, you can keep it.
That's not true, but you can still touch it.
No, of course.
Kenzie, you want to make up a name for him?
Slug.
Slugs?
Slug's the slug.
That works.
It's original.
Oh, you really are time lapsing?
I'm gonna time lapse this thing.
Come here, beautiful.
It's starting to come out. Well,
Yeah.
hang on. Because I don't have any pants that cover it. Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm almost 14 weeks. It's crazy. By the time we get back to Tennessee, it'll be like halfway through.
Wow. This is nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This is camping. Like I know a lot of people think that's what we do every night. Like you got a campfire and you're just hanging. Like we build a campfire like once every month or two maybe. Lots of fun when we do though.
Yeah. Well, the weather has to be right and just the right conditions.
But we're using real wood. You can gather wood here. Not my unmanly propane fire.
Hey, that propane fire
That's
is
been
handy.
really nice.
It's handy, but when you can build a real fire, why not, right?
So we're wrapping up Rainier. I think we're going to start heading southeast toward Albuquerque. But tonight, the big deal is this is probably the last time we see Finding Our Someday for a while. We've been with him for months. I don't even know how long. Like 2 months? 6 weeks?
Hey, how long have we been traveling together?
2 months.
2 months? Wow.
Yeah, it's been, I think it's
Since Homer. So
Since I found out I was pregnant, so
yeah,
that's
and that's a big part of RVing when you meet people we really connect with. We are changing relationships more often than in a subdivision, but you can also travel with people for a while too. Yeah, they're heading along the coast. We're heading toward Albuquerque, but it's been awesome. Appreciate everything they've done for us while we've been with them because Marissa was really sick for a while and they stepped in, helped cook and stuff. So
yeah, that was a big help for sure.
yes,
Stuff happening back here.
I'm sure. Are you still filming that snail? Slug.
It's gonna try to climb down. It's turtly climbing down this.
This is our TV.
They've got the tripod. But yeah, if you want to see more of national parks, we have a national park playlist I'll link to for you guys. Make sure you check that out. We love our national parks and can't wait to see more of this one because there's a lot more in Rainier when we get time to check it out. Yeah, we're going to keep watching this slug and we'll catch you guys later.